Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk and welcome back to another Shep Talk TV review. This is the third and final TV review for Netflix that I've done this week. Monday I did The Outer Banks. Wednesday I did Too Hot for Handle. Today we're going to get into another Netflix TV show review. But before we get into that, just one admin thing. If you do like what you see here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate it. Now, let's get on to my review of Black AF. Quick synopsis: Chloe Barris is trying to get into college, and she's decided to do a documentary on her family. Of course, her father, being Kenya Barris, doesn't do anything halfway, and so he hires a whole film crew to help her in her endeavor. Black AF stars Kenya Barris, who, if you haven't heard about him, I don't know where you guys have been. This guy has been on main Hollywood for years. He's the creator of Blackish, Grownish, Mixish. He's writing for Coming to America 2. He's also done tons of other things. Go check out his work. You will definitely like it. He is very funny. Rashida Jones also stars in this movie, or this TV show. She plays Kenya's wife. And if you haven't seen Rashida Jones, she's lent her voice to all kinds of things. So please, Black AF also stars Rashida Jones, who you may have seen in things like Claws, Tag, The Grinch, Spies in Disguise, and a ton of other things. If you've not seen her work, go out and check it. She's been in a ton of other things as well, but I don't have all day just to list everything she or Kenya have been in. So what is Black AF if you have not heard of it? It is pretty much a mockumentary. It follows in the veins of Modern Family, where a film crew follows around a family and their members and their day-to-day lives. Just, this time, instead of like Modern Family, it just follows the immediate family, and it is supposed to be for Chloe directing or putting this documentary together to get into film school. But of course, Kenya, who has been a creator in a lot of stuff, is known to be taking it for his new Netflix project. He's also thrown, I'd say, not a lot, but taken some of his style from Blackish and put it in here as well. And not that it hurts, it definitely helps this, but it definitely seems like he is taking from a little bit of his other projects that he knew really hit well with the audience and put them in this TV series. Right off the bat, Black AF sets the tone for what this show is going to be about. It's going to tackle a lot of topics, but like the first 5 minutes had me busting up laughing. It calls out a lot of tropes that other people see from, when they're looking in onto the black community, and it's not afraid to hit back. Kenya also uses this platform as a way to get across, just like in Blackish, where he gives like that back history of what's happened in black history. He, for the masses that really don't understand, because even in the United States, black history is not really taught to the fullest in the American schools, and he uses this platform as well as some of his other platforms to speak on that and to give us, the viewers, a look at why certain things are done certain ways, especially in the black community. I will say, though, I enjoyed this show, but I wish we got to see more outside. Primarily what we see in the TV show is his house, which is big. You could probably spend one episode each filming different rooms. We get a little glance at his work environment, and we do get to see occasional, outdoor activities, but it really is, for the most part, him or his family sitting in like a room like this, and they have like a better green screen behind them, and because they have this all expensive film crew, but they'll talk about a scenario and then we'll see something play out, with the family when they talk about it, or we might see the scenario play out and then them talk about it, and so it is very set up It is very by the numbers kind of thing. So it sometimes it does drag a little bit, and it's like, okay, that's great. Can we get on to the next thing? But like I said, one of the things that gets me really in this TV show was the comedy. You have such a ton of comedic talent in this show. I don't think I've ever seen Kenya Barris act. He might have been cameoed in some of his productions, but I can't remember if he did or not. But man, he nails it in this show. He goes for that over the topness TV dad kind of trope, and he lands it. I think he does a really great job in this. Rashida Jones does another phenomenal job in this show as well, where she plays that former professional. She was a lawyer, and then she's had her kids, and now she's pretty much a stay-at-home mom, and she's chomping at the bit to do new stuff. She's trying YouTube. She's trying, to bake. She's trying to do all these things to keep herself occupied, but and dealing with the family environment with all these kids, just each of them pulling at her at a different angle, plus having Kenya Barris, just trying to, be like a bigger grown-up kid pretty much. And I will say, we do finally in the last 2 episodes, it's only an 8-episode season, we do see the family leave to go to vacation, to go into Fiji, and we see how much of a struggle that is. Kenya Barris is trying to be the super dad, so he's like trying to go over the top with this, with like flying on a private jet, but then seeing the family not really responding, and it's just this turmoil of trying to be that of being a good father, but also you okay? Oh, sorry, where was I? So you just see this family in turmoil. Like when you have a big family and you're going out on a family gathering, it can cause more problems than happiness because everybody wants to try to do their own thing. But the father wants to do one thing, the mother wants to do another thing. The kids, especially the grown kids, don't want to hang around with the parents. It's just a mess, and it's really fun to watch. Like I said, Kenya Barris also brings in where he does bring you in and tries to update people on Black history, Black culture, and he does it in such a way that it doesn't feel like he's trying to like slam you over the head with it. He integrates it into the TV show and presents it to you as this is why we do things the way we do things, and it really works well. The comedy, like I said, Kenya Barris and Rashida Jones are just great in their comedic timing in this, and of course the cameos. There are so many cameos in this show. I think Barris called in everybody he knew, or not everybody, at least the first couple pages of his Rolodex. And like, look, I want you to just jump in a cameo real quick with me on this show that I'm doing for Netflix. Come on, let's do this. So overall, guys, I think Black AF is a fun show with a great message in it, but presented in a really good way. And with that, Shep Talk will give Black AF 4 Sheps out of 5 Sheps. If you haven't seen the show, if you're looking for something to watch while you're in COVID-19 lockdown, give Black AF that chance. With that being said, guys, that's all I have time for. If you liked what you see here, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel out greatly, and I truly appreciate it. And if you did like this video, please check out some of these videos over here. I'm sure there's going to be something in there that you'll also like. But guys, that's all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.